Karl-Anthony Towns, you look soft right now.
Wing of the kiss.
Soft. He's soft.
Towns knocked out of his hands. Last touch by Towns. Well defended by Draymond Green.
Number 1 overall pick, 5-time NBA All-Star, 2 times All-NBA, 2016 Rookie of the Year, 3-point contest champion, and averaging a whopping 24-13 on the 3rd seed in the East.
I mean, we them boys. We them boys. I point to that jersey because we put the work in.
That there was,
now, how did a player with this plethora of accolades end up being hated on by so many fans and players? And how did he earn this reputation of being soft? To get to the bottom of this, we're going to take a look at Cat's whole career, starting from the beginning.
let him do it.
The year is 2015, and Cat enters the NBA as the number 1 overall pick, and coming into the draft, he was viewed as a franchise-changing big man with a rare blend of size, skill, and versatility. And coming out of Kentucky, Cat was always praised for his elite footwork, his soft shooting touch, and he had a little bit of defensive upside. And scouts believe that he had the tools to become a dominant force on both ends of the floor. And in his rookie season, he lived up to the hype. He didn't disappoint. He averaged 18 points, 10.5 rebounds, almost 2 blocks, and he played all 82 games, proving that he was durable, and he had really advanced offensive skills for a 7-footer. He won Rookie of the Year unanimously, and he was only the 5th player ever to do so, joining people like Damian Lillard and Blake Griffin, so he was in pretty good company. Early on in his career, no one really questioned his toughness, and actually many viewed him as the future of the center position, a player who could stretch the floor, dominate in the post, and anchor defense. And at the time, the conversation around Cat was about his limitless potential, not his mentality. But as the years went on and the Wolves continued to struggle, cracks started to show, and the narrative around his toughness began to shift. And I think we all remember the Jimmy Butler incident, and I think this is where it all started at, really. So they were practicing, and Jimmy Butler had the 3rd stringers against all the starters, which had Cat and Andrew Wiggins on the team, and somehow Jimmy won. So after that, he had a sit-down interview with Rachel Nichols and basically called the whole team soft. So everybody kind of ran with it, started calling Cat soft, saying he couldn't hang. So this really sparked the Cat is soft reputation. And fast forward a little bit, and we get to the most infamous photo of Cat. It's him trying to post up DeMarcus Cousins, and this photo, I know we've all seen it, and the internet had so much fun with this one. And YouTube legend in the basketball community, D-Ball, if y'all don't know D-Ball, y'all should all know D-Ball. He posted the Karl-Anthony Towns soft post-up compilation, and basically it was just like a 3-minute video of Cat trying to post up all the big men in the league to no avail. I mean, it was hilarious. And Cat is like 250 pounds, right? And when you see a 7-footer, 250 pounds, getting bumped out of the paint, trying to post up people that are smaller than him and some people that are the same size as him, you're going to start to question him a little bit. But to be completely fair to Cat, it's not like in this video he was posting up small guards like Kyrie or Steph. I mean, he's going after DeMarcus Cousins, going after LeBron. And I mean, those are no pushovers, right? So I know the NBA fans are going to have fun with that video. They see him getting bumped out of the paint. And I feel like this all just stems from Jimmy Butler, right? They just took that one time he got called soft and just ran with it every time he does anything. He could be posting up Rudy Gobert in his prime or Shaq and getting bumped, and they're going to call him soft. But you can't be soft and average 25 and 10. I mean, I just don't see that happening. But, you know, NBA fans are going to run with it. They love to make fun of players. And that brings me to the next reason why I think Cat has a reputation of being soft. And it actually has nothing to do with basketball or anything that happens on the court. It has to do with Cat's voice.
Get in, like, we was like, damn, it's total chaos in Atlanta right now. Like,
no, for sure.
It was like Jimmy versus it was right now. Like,
no, for sure.
It was like,
And I think it's very common, even outside of basketball, for people to assume that every bigger man has a deeper voice. And to be fair, most of the dominant big men in the league do have deeper voices. And I can't believe I'm analyzing NBA players' voices right now. But now that I think about it, you got Jokic, Embiid, Shaq, Kevin Garnett. I mean, just all the notable big men from like the past 20 years do always tend to have a deeper voice. And I don't know if there's any scientific reason for this, but all I do know is that Cat has no control over the natural pitch of his voice. But it is a fact, Cat's voice is high pitched, and this has been a big catalyst online for the reputation that Cat has received. And I hate to play both sides because Cat's a nice guy, but Cat does be sounding, I don't know what the right word to use is, but I don't know, I guess I'll settle with sassy. He do be sounding a little sassy. But anyways, Cat's a nice guy, and I think people mistake niceness with weakness, and this extends even outside of the basketball. And I think Cat's reputation stems from a sad case of nice guys finish last. And also, Brick Center dropped a compilation of Cat screaming after drives, and this definitely did not help his case.
Oh my God! Towns single coverage goes right at Smith. Kind of an awkward
basketball skills and the fit with Jalen Brunson, but you're playing at home.
So I can't say that we're surprised about what's
Now,
going on right
to be
now.
completely fair to Cat, life off the court has not been easy for him. I mean, during the pandemic, he lost his mother and other family members to COVID. So for fans, I'll say this. It's easy for you to call a player soft when you're just watching the game, but realize that these players are carrying more than just basketball pressure in their lives. And while Cat's emotional side might make him an easy target for jokes, it also shows that there's more to him than the soft narrative suggests. So in conclusion, is Cat soft? Well, he's definitely not soft in the box score. I mean, averaging 24 and 13 doesn't happen by accident. He's an elite offensive player and one of the best shooting bigs we've ever seen. But in terms of mentality and physicality, yeah, the criticisms aren't coming out of nowhere. He could be a little bit stronger. You know, he is playing the center position. But for the whole NBA community to label Cat as soft, it's not only unfair, but also overlooks the full picture. Despite the narrative, Cat has consistently been one of the most skilled and productive big men in the league. He's played through injuries, faced personal tragedies, and he's still managed to put up elite numbers season after season. And the narrative of softness also ignores the modern NBA play style, where physical dominance isn't really the only measure of greatness. Cat's ability to stretch the floor, handle the ball, and score all three levels makes him a nightmare matchup for any traditional big man. So while the Jimmy Butler incidents planted the seed for the soft narrative and social media amplified it, reducing Cat's entire career to being soft misses the reality. He's an elite player who has endured more than most, and he still delivers on the court. So, Cat, nice guy? Yes. Soft? No. Let me know what you think down below. I'm out. Peace.